Donald Trump again today invoked what he calls Canada's reliance on the U.S. as he held the first cabinet meeting of his second term, claiming Canada can't make it without us. Trump also said it's unlikely he'll be satisfied by Canada's border security efforts ahead of next week's deadline to impose 25% tariffs on all Canadian imports. Let's bring in CTV's Judy Trinh. And Judy, what are the chances of Canada getting another reprieve this time?
Sandy, it's unclear, and I wouldn't bank on it. The president himself has confused timelines that he's imposed on multiple countries. But the deadline that matters for Canadians is just 6 days away.
Honestly, it's not fair for us to be supporting Canada. And if we don't support them, they don't subsist as a nation.
At the president's first cabinet meeting, with his commerce secretary sitting by him, Donald Trump indicated he won't be satisfied with Canada's progress on stopping illegal migrants and fentanyl at the border.
But the fentanyl-related things, they're working hard on the border. At the end of that 30 days, they have to prove to the president that they've satisfied him to that regard. If they have,
it'll
he'll give them a pause, or he won't. But that's up to him to see.
Canada has appointed a fentanyl czar, leased Black Hawk helicopters, and designated drug cartels as terror organizations. It has also reduced illegal crossings by 90%. But the president is focused on using tariffs to bolster domestic industry at the expense of Canada.
Tariffs will make it impossible for them to sell cars into the United States. The tariffs will make it impossible for them to sell lumber or anything else into the United States.
In a statement, the White House said the scheduled tariffs on Canada and Mexico could change pending negotiations, but as of now are still moving ahead. The federal government has until March 4th to meet the markers the Trump administration has set, or tariffs could be imposed on all Canadian goods. On March 12th, additional tariffs on steel and aluminum are scheduled. Then worldwide reciprocal tariffs in April. Businesses and workers are being told to prepare for a long trade war. The Canadian Labour Congress says 25% tariffs will cut deep.
So our estimates are that 1.5 million jobs will leave within the first 12 months if there are the broad stroke tariffs that we're expecting to start taking place next week. We know that 2.4 million jobs in Canada are reliant on export to the U.S. specifically.
The federal government has said it is working on a robust financial plan to help Canadians get through a long trade war. But Sandy, so far, few details have been released.
Okay, Judy, thank you so much.